Hello, Gemini. Welcome to the forest. This reading is for anyone drawn to these beautiful, multifaceted air energies. I'll be asking our guides to illuminate your journey in love and life. Plus, I'll be seeking out the energy around you in love. A reading is released almost daily, so to get notified, please subscribe and tap the bell if this resonates. The air sprites of the forest appreciate it, especially right now since it is very cold and snowy. Right now, I'm going to be starting off with these oracle cards here and get some beautiful, bright energies to start off with. And then I'll also be finding out what animal spirit is around you. And at the end of the reading, we'll also be finding out about the energies and love around you and what their spirit animal is also. So anyway, let us see what we have here. Hope you all are having a great week. Oh, we have Animal Bond. Aww. And Angel of Miracles. Aw, that's cute. Perhaps there's a little new energy coming into your life here, whether in the form of an animal or perhaps in the people around you, perhaps even new friendships. But I believe that what they're mostly saying here is just to stretch your wings and fly, believe in those dreams. And if something pops up with animals, maybe take a little bit closer look into it. Perhaps you'll need to stand up for an animal, maybe just your beliefs and how you feel about nature and things of that sort. And maybe even if, like, let's say you have like a dream or a passion of working with animals or something like that, they're saying now might be the time to look into that. So we'll keep going. That's really neat. Maybe you'll have like some sort of opportunities there with animals. All right, and then let's see, speaking of animals, what animal spirit we have in the forest for you today, Gemini. What animal spirit wants to come out for Gemini today? Cold, icy, melty. They're like, we're staying inside. Pretty sure it was healing. So we have the lion and higher calling. Lions are so majestic and they're all about, family life, about taking care of one another, taking care of themselves. This one is also about being courageous and letting go of the past. It's about finding success. And I think that's really neat. I like how they're showing the two of these like working, kind of laying together here. Kind of a reminder of how, lions do work together in their prides in order to take care of one another, right? Like they have certain lions that stay back and look after their young, and they have other ones that go out and do the hunting, and the the big male lion takes care of them and protects them from the other males and all that stuff. And anyway, I also feel like this is like maybe a little bit about being a hard worker, possibly. Maybe working with others. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. See what crows tell us. The crows will tell us about Gemini. Alright, well that's a bit more than I wanted, but you know what? We'll take it. They must have liked how I asked. The Page of Wands. We'll say the Page of Fire, the Page of Earth, the Four of Fire, the Empress, and the Six of Earth. Wow, a lot of energies of happiness, of feeling grounded and stable and balanced, of being happy and celebrating. I feel like if this is you dating, like things are going really, really well here. You have a lot of like really fun, kind of like a little bit of mischievous, kind of I'm gonna feel things out and look at things, but this is really fun kind of vibes going on here. And then you also have these vibes of, hey, maybe I could settle down, maybe I can like take root here and kind of keep exploring things because things are going so well. Like if this is you and your person, I feel like you are taking that next step, possibly talking about, leveling up your situation, maybe taking things, further down the line even, kind of maybe trying to plan things out. So I'll keep going and find out more about your journey. Because right now you're happy. I love this. Like, I love that you have these lighthearted energies and like, yeah, like maybe I'm still learning things here, but I'm excited about it. I'm happy about it. Like, what is this? Like, can I find out more? Like, perhaps like, going out and like talking about it. Um, maybe I want to say maybe like communication going on here. I'll keep going, but I just really like this. I feel like this is some like really like lighthearted, fun energy surrounding this like deeper feeling here. Like this is my person, this is my home. But I mean, maybe not quite that extreme. Maybe you're still at the beginning, but I feel like you're feeling that hints of that. Like this is so balanced and beautiful. You're like, this is going one direction, right? But anyways, let's see what you have up for your journey here. Can you tell me for Gemini's journey? The Queen of Water, the King of Air, the Nine of Fire, the Knight of Water, and the Seven of Water. Oh, wow. Wow, a lot of water here. A lot of feels. Interesting that we have this King of Swords here. I feel like how I was saying, like you were talking, maybe like being a little bit more open. I feel like maybe communication is really good right now. You're kind of like sitting in your in your throne here, sitting in your kind of like vibes, like, yeah, like I know what's up, I know what I'm doing, like I feel good about this. I feel like there's something like going on that might be a little bit burdensome at the moment. Maybe you're still trying to like get some stuff in order here, but for the most part your energies are really nice, really solid and flowy and like fun. Like it's really interesting to me that we have like the fire and the earth kind of at these like kind of like younger stages. I almost want to say like these like I'm still putting everything together and still really excited and happy about this, with this fire and this earth. And then along comes your feelings about this and it's like whoosh, and you're just like, wow, like I get this, I understand this. And then that's your water energy. And then the air energy here, your thoughts, you're like, I'm at top of my game, I get what's going on, I know what's going on. I kind of feel like this is pretty balanced here. Like I like this. I mean, it does look like you have a little bit of stuff going on here that might kind of be I want to say getting a little bit lost in your thoughts here. I'll be looking at this Seven of Water cup, with all these cups and this fog rolling in, and me getting lost in this crow is looking at these like wonderful things going on around. I'm like, oh, which one do I focus on right now? Because you do have a lot going on, and I feel like emotionally you are trying to balance yourself here. Like I said, I felt like it kind of came in as a whoosh, so you might be a little bit, like I said, more in your feels here. However, like I feel like, and it could be too that maybe you are like expressing yourself a lot right now. But I might clarify that King of Swords. I'm a bit curious about that. Can you clarify that King of Swords? So we have the Magician with Archangel Raziel flying out here with the Ten of Fire. Ooh. So how I was talking about how you might have some burdens right now, maybe some things going on here. But sometimes it's like you're doing it for a reason though, right? And I didn't even get into that one yet. But it's showing up again here with this Ten of Fire, right? And I kind of feel like this is you trying to like work through this. The reason you have this King of Swords here, this energy of being like this cool, kind of suave, how do I put this? Kind of, I have my shit together energy. And I feel like you're that person, like, you know what to say, when to say it. And you also know when not to say something, too. But I feel like in this instance, like, you're the one who is in charge of communications here. You're the one who is kind of, like, at the top of their game, like I was saying here. And I might clarify to find out just what that is here. what this fire is, but you are kind of using this energy here, this cool, collected. I'm gonna say what I have to say it when I want to say it. Kind of energy here to, I want to say, power through this, because you are manifesting. I want to say, like, trying to end this cycle here. Because, like, this Ten of Fire here, like, what's really interesting is he looks like this kind of dragon or something like that. And it almost looks like he's biting his own feet here or something. Oh no, maybe, I don't know, or something. So it could be like you're at this point where you're like, all right, I just need to be done with this. I need to get this over with here. Because, like, and this one even says accept help from others. Ooh, like I was saying with that line card and with that balance here, I do feel like you're at this point where you're like, all right, yeah, man, we just got to get through this. We just got to friggin' finish this. And I don't care what it takes me to get there. I'm going to get this out of my way. I'm going to get this done with. Because you want to, like, finish this. Whatever this is that you're working on that's been really hard and kind of just, it's kind of been pulling at you, but at the same time, it's something you just got to keep doing here. You know, I feel like it's kind of been, you know, maybe interfering with your happiness a little bit here. And I feel like you're just like, all right, yeah, like, we got to just get this done here with this Magician card, with this Archangel Raziel, just, like, calling in everything, all of your, I want to say, like, your elements, your, you know, if you're a mom boss, you're, like, calling in favors, or, you know, maybe asking your friends for help, or, you know, just buckling down, getting it done, or just kind of being like, all right, I just gotta deal with, you know, however you deal with things. Like, I feel like you are manifesting this. You're saying, all right, yeah, like, whatever this burden is, whatever this stuff going on here that you've just kind of had to keep building and keep going and keep going, you're like, all right, yep, like, we are getting to the end of this here. I want to get done with this. And I feel like you're not being super, like, rushed about it. You're not being, like, over dramatic, or, you know, I feel like that's why you have this energy of the King of Air, because you're like, no, like, I know my shit and I'm getting it done. And I mean, that kind of fits here, you know, with this, like, yeah, like, we're gonna power through this, we're gonna do this. And you know, and if this is on communication, you know, on, you know, maybe how you're coming across to the other energies around you, I kind of maybe wonder if they are seeing this more lighthearted approach here. But I mean, like, overall, like, I feel like this is pretty balanced. I feel like you're mostly just kind of maybe holding your words back here or there, and maybe just kind of using them when you need to in order just to, like, get through whatever this is here, you know, that's kind of been maybe getting in your way a bit here. And, you know, that might be different for, you know, everyone. It's that thing in your life or whatever, that energy that you just kind of, it's that thing that you just kind of have to keep doing, because it's just like, all right, I did this next step and I threw the next step and then do the next step. And you're just like, all right, yeah, all right, getting through this, done, over with. Like, like, I'm not messing with this anymore. Anyway, so, but I mean, for the most part, though, you are showing a lot of energies of, like, happiness, of, like, I am in love here. So whatever this conflict is, I'm not sure, but, you know, I feel like for the most part, you are kind of, like, in your groove here. You know, like I said, like, you're kind of just, like, gonna get through whatever is popping up here. Cause, like, yeah, like, I have too much stuff going on here. Like, I have too many things going on. Like, you might be planning things out here, planning your future, trying to decide what you want to do here. You know, and I feel like this person, like, you know, they're your person, right? Like, I feel like I'm picking up this energy of, like, you want to make your house a home. You want to shower them with gifts. You want to show them. You want to plan things out. You want to take root, and you want to let them know. You know, and I feel like there's a lot of like flirty vibes here going on, and also this kind of like, but we can take things one step at a time, because I know how I feel, you know, and a lot of, like, balance here, and just seeing a lot of good things. But anyway, I'm going to get some cards for the energy around you in love. Tell me about the energies around Gemini in love here. Oh, they have the Empress too. Oh my god. And the Ten of Cups and the Five of Air. And the Magician. Wow. So that's interesting. So you both have the Empress. Show you that. It's interesting that yours is like flying above these fruitful fields full of apples and multicolored trees. And then in theirs, it's this, badass leaning back in the throne. Looks like they're on Mount Olympus or something, which is kind of cool. And then you also both have the Magician. And that was about you, getting shit done. So that's pretty cool. I feel like you both are like the type of people who like when things need to get done, you get them done. Right? Maybe you're even dealing with another Gemini here. But anyway, I just think it's really cool when that happens. So I mostly get a lot of good vibes here. I feel like they feel this with you, like, right? Like this is their home, their family, where they want to be. I feel like there might be like an old soul tie connection type of feel to this, right? With all these cards and energies here, a very solid, permanent, grounded love. And then I also feel like with this, Five of Air here with the Magician, they're possibly leaving some part of their life behind or something behind here in order to do this, in order to make this happen with you. And it's possible they're not saying anything about it to you. I wonder if this is maybe something they'd always thought was out of reach, and now they're just like, wow, am I like really doing this? Sorry, I'm just like looking at these like energies here of like, I feel like they're okay with that though, right? Like they're doing this on purpose. They're like, all right, yeah, like it's okay if I maybe leave some of these other things behind here. Possibly, thoughts maybe about commitment or something like that, in order to kind of like keep going here, in order to kind of like, because they feel this and like they do want to keep planning and like moving forward here, and they're employing a lot of like balanced energies here in order to kind of like get things to where they want them to be. I'm going to clarify that Five of Air because I'm nosy. Judgment. Interesting. Yeah, like leaving something behind here. Maybe this was like a situation from their past or something, or maybe even with you here. Maybe you've dated before or had a relationship before, but this is kind of like saying, all right, anything that was old, that was in the past, I'm letting that go. Like this is like newness. Like this is possible like reconciliation here, with these two people coming out of the graves here, looking at one another. But I feel like, yeah, like whatever they're doing here, it's because they want to come together here. They want things to change and they want things to be new and better. They're like, whatever was in the past is in the past, And this is something I feel like they're doing for like, this is like maybe different for them. Like maybe they're changing little things here or there in their life. It's like more of like this bigger overall energy. Like, yeah, maybe they are just like changing like how they feel about things, how they see things or think about things, or possibly even, how they approach situations of conflict here, letting things go in order to start over here. But anyway, because I feel like that, with this ton of water and this Empress, they're like, this is my future, this is my home, this is my happiness, and they're like trying like really hard here with that Magician card here to bring everything together, to put everything into balance. Like this one, I feel that with all these like different elemental energies here, being focused on. Trying to bring themselves into alignment in order to do this, in order to like work on this and get things going. But anyway, so let me find out what their animal is, their animal spirit. Yours was the lion. Yeah, I mean, you both have the Empress. Like, I feel like maybe y'all are already together, or at least you're in each other's life, like, energetically, like, you want to do this, right? Like, you both want to go towards this. I mean, anyway, yeah, you have the lion, so let's see what they have. The goose. Oh, that's cute. So they have the goose with inner knowing. This is about trusting your intuition. Like not necessarily seeing the way in front of you, but being like, all right, like this is the way I'm being pulled and this is the way I'm going to go. Geese are also very family oriented and they are very protective of their young. And they're, they always are in very big flocks, and they trust their instincts. They know the way. And then even if they don't, even if they're that like random one you see, like they always like find another flock, they always like have each other, and I like that with that lion here too. Like I feel like you both are kind of trusting in your intuition here. Like you're being this brave, courageous soul, and they are just being this like kind of like intuitive, like, all right, I don't know everything, but I'm gonna trust this. So as you guys are walking through the forest, your spirit animal comes out and is this beautiful golden lion that's just shining in the sunlight with beautiful sparkles in its mane. And their spirit animal comes out and it's this majestic goose, and all of its feathers are glossy and beautiful, and it's like you know what, we don't need to know the way. We just have to trust each other. We just have to trust in ourselves. And you're like, yeah, you know what, I'm brave and I feel this too. All right, anyway, I will talk to you later. Hope you have a good couple of weeks.